The greatest invention wasn't fire. Right now, there are thousands of inventions surrounding you. The device you're watching this on contains more technology than entire civilizations possessed just a few centuries ago. Electricity powers your home. Cars cross continents. Satellites orbit above your head. But none of these inventions are the most important one humans ever created. Not fire, not the wheel, not agriculture, not even writing. The greatest invention in human history is something so common that you use it every second of your waking life without noticing. It's the reason civilizations exist. It's the reason knowledge survives across generations. It's the reason one human can learn from another human who died thousands of years ago. And the strange part is that for most of human history, it didn't exist. To understand why, imagine waking up tomorrow in a world where nobody can explain anything. You see a dangerous animal in the distance. You can point at it. You can make sounds. You can run. But you cannot tell someone where you saw it yesterday. You cannot describe where it might be tomorrow. You cannot explain a strategy. You cannot tell a story. You live entirely in the present. For millions of years, this was the reality of our ancestors. Chimpanzees can communicate. Dolphins communicate. Wolves communicate. Even bees communicate. But communication is not language. Language is something much stranger. Language allows you to create things that don't exist. You can talk about yesterday. You can talk about tomorrow. You can talk about places you've never seen. You can talk about invisible forces, imaginary creatures, mathematical concepts, and distant galaxies. You can discuss a future that hasn't happened and a past that no longer exists. No other species on Earth can do this the way humans can. And for a very long time, neither could we. Modern humans have existed for roughly 300,000 years. But scientists still debate exactly when language emerged. Some estimates place it around 50,000 to 100,000 years ago. Others argue it may be much older. Whatever the answer, one thing is clear. There was a time when humans looked exactly like us, but lacked the full language abilities we possess today. Imagine meeting one of them. They would recognize your emotions. They would understand danger. They would know how to hunt, gather food, and care for their families. But a conversation as simple as this one would be impossible. You couldn't explain what a nation is. You couldn't explain what gravity is. You couldn't explain what a movie is. Entire worlds of thought would be inaccessible. And yet, these humans survived. So how? Part of the answer comes from studying babies. Long before children learn language, they already understand surprising things about the world. They recognize faces. They understand cause and effect. They know objects continue existing, even when hidden from view. Their minds are active before words arrive. This suggests something important. Language may not have created thought. It may have expanded it. Scientists studying people born deaf have found similar clues. Before learning formal sign language, many children can still solve problems, recognize patterns, and understand relationships between objects. Thought can exist without language, but language transforms what thought can become. Think about building a house. Without language, you might learn by watching someone else. You could imitate their actions. But what happens when the builder dies? Most of that knowledge disappears. Now imagine language exists. A skilled builder can explain techniques. They can teach mistakes to avoid. They can describe improvements. Knowledge no longer dies with the person who discovered it. For the first time, information can accumulate. This may have been one of the biggest turning points in human history. Anthropologists often describe human culture as cumulative. Each generation inherits discoveries from the previous one, adds new ideas, and passes everything forward. Without language, this process is extremely limited. With language, it becomes unstoppable. A hunter can teach hunting. A healer can teach medicine. A parent can teach survival. A leader can coordinate hundreds of people. And over thousands of years, small pieces of knowledge stack on top of one another until entire civilizations emerge. In a sense, every modern invention is built from language. Even fire became more powerful because people could explain how to control it. Even agriculture spread because people could teach it. Even writing depends on language, because writing is simply language stored outside the human brain. Language didn't just change humans, it changed time itself. For most animals, knowledge is trapped in the present. For humans, knowledge can travel into the future.